What's up guys, this is Adrian Jr. of Sin City Outdoors, and today we're at the range, but we're not going to be shooting guns. We're going to be shooting this new bow I got. It's an inline bow, and I'm going to do a review on it, and maybe even a hunt at the end of this video. So stay tuned and let's see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Sin City Outdoors! Fishing, hunting, and the great outdoors.
So I ordered this inline crossbow. As you guys can see, it's real small. It's actually really lightweight too. It surprised me how light it is. And it's, I mean, you could literally take this thing apart and fit it in a small bag if you wanted to. And from this step right here, this is how it came. It could be put together really easy. All you have to do is slide it in a hole right there, and then just screw this tight. So as you guys see, it was as simple as that. So my first thoughts when I'm holding this thing is it's really light. As you guys know, I do own and shoot a 10-point crossbow, and that thing's really heavy. When you go hunting with it, I mean, your arms start to get real tired. So this thing's really light, and I mean, I feel like I could hold this thing all day long if a deer was coming up on me. So it really does feel like a tactical weapon. I mean, you could walk with it. You could pull up real quick and start shooting. As you guys can see, it has this little handle here, so you can put your hand to help aim. It also keeps you a safe distance away from the string, so you don't get hurt. It has a 4x32 scope right here. It's safe, it's right by the trigger, and you just flip it over, it's ready to shoot, and you can flip it back. And it has an anti-dry fire right here. In order to shoot, it knows there's an arrow in the weapon because this will be pushed down, so you'll never dry fire this thing. Right here is where the quiver goes. It goes in really easy, comes out real smooth. I have some other bows that the quiver's a lot harder to put in than that. Super simple, comes out just as easy. So this bow goes from 90 to 150 pound draw. So I currently have this set at 90 right now because all the big game hunting is over in Nevada and anywhere around me. So I'm gonna try to go after rabbits and some small game with it. I do plan to go pig hunting with this in the future. So when that date comes, it's in the plannings. I'm gonna set it to about 125 to 150. And that will get me over 300 FPS. So I just turned 16 mid-March, and I'm 5'9" and weigh 125 pounds. So a lot of people might think that these are hard to load, but that's not the case. I'll show you guys right now. It's fairly easy. First, you're gonna make sure safety's on, then you flick this up, and then you're gonna go ahead and you come down here and grab the rope. And once you reach a certain point, it just releases. Makes it easier. So you're gonna pull it back, and this little latch right here, put it over the yellow thing. Now that it's over, it'll stay. So normally you would put your arrow in here, which would put this down, and then you would slide this over. But I'm gonna show you guys how to disarm it first. So I'm gonna slide this back up. You go ahead and get it the same way you were. And you're gonna grab it, pull it over, and then just slowly make sure it's straight. And there you go, it's disarmed. Now that I explained it a little bit, let's go ahead and start zeroing this thing in. Alright, I'm online, so I'm gonna zero in at 20 yards now. You're gonna get your arrow, slide it in there, and now that you slide this over, it's ready to shoot. You just gotta put it on fire. This was my first shot with this thing, so let's see what it can do. Wow, this thing is actually really quiet. I'm surprised by how quiet it was, and it has absolutely no kick. I'm gonna sight in the crosshairs at 20, and everything below there is gonna be 30, 40, 50, and so on. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let's get the arrow. After a couple minor adjustments, we're at 20 yards. Gonna see if it's closer now. still, I'm amazed by this bow. So I was aiming right here, and I'm a lot closer now. So we're getting closer. Just like a rifle or any 4x32 scope, did a couple adjustments, and let's see if it's sighted in. I think I'm zeroed in now, so I'm gonna go for the 3 X's in the middle. I'm gonna do 3 shots. Top, middle, and bottom. See how it goes. This thing's actually pretty cool. I'm standing up and I'm shooting that well. It's hard to do. So I think I'm gonna give it one more click to the right, because on all these I'm shooting a tiny bit left. But I'm still amazed by how this thing shoots. I mean, I'm shooting it standing up, and I'm shooting a pretty constant area. It's about the same area on each of these targets, so should be sighted in. 20 yards, I'm hitting within an inch, so one more click should do it. So we made the minor adjustments. If we're all sighted in, we're gonna start moving it back by increments of 10. Ooh, yep. We're pretty much on, so looking good. All right, 30 yards. I expect to hit within 2 inches of my target. They just said the range is closing, so I'm gonna take one shot at 40. See? Hit it.
It's not bad. So you're comfortable with it?
Yeah.
All right, ready to hunt.
What we do here is go back.
So we're here at our hunting spot. I'm gonna try to harvest a rabbit today, so see if we can get one. This is our lucky spot right here. This is where we filmed our last one with a crossbow, and we managed to get one. So let's see if we can go and get ourselves a rabbit with this.
So we're walking around here looking for rabbits. It's nice and green this time of year, so we should be able to find some. They're all in this desert. They're an unprotected species. I think Adrian just spotted one. Where's he at? He sees one.
Got him.
Did you get him? Did he go down? How graphic is it?
Okay, so when my dad was over there talking to you guys about what's going on right now, a rabbit got spooked from where I was, and he just managed to stop over here in the bush. Sometimes they just sit there for a while and let you creep up on them. This one luckily let me. I got within 20 yards and put an arrow through him and got to harvest a pretty big jackrabbit. This one's pretty big. It's almost as long as the crossbow. Here's my arrow right here. Shot straight through him. There's blood all along it on the fletchings, and there's a little piece of flesh right there. Okay, so we managed to get one already. We've just been out here for probably 20 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get another one. For everyone who's wondering, we do eat our rabbits. Every rabbit we kill, we eat. I get asked that a lot. So we are gonna eat this guy. We're gonna see if we can get another one so we can have a full meal tonight, feed the whole family. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one.
Right there, right there.
Wait.
There you go.
hit him. Look at this blood trail. So that's the problem, I guess, when you're hunting small game with arrows. You lose quite a bit of them. But I got lucky to find this arrow both times, so I'm real lucky, I say. So we're gonna go ahead and go get him. I'm gonna reload real quick.
Dang it, I can't believe that rabbit disappeared. Came over this cliff. Sometimes when they're injured, they'll get real tight inside of one of these bushes and they'll die. They're hard to find. There's another rabbit over there 10 feet from me. I'll film you from up here. And there he goes. He's on the trail in front of you. 50 yards. Oh my gosh. Adrian just took a 50-yard shot plus. Nails a rabbit. It's somewhere over there. I'm gonna go help him look for it.
Alright, so we managed to find that rabbit I shot at 50 yards. He ran in this little wash right here. Tracing down a little bit, he didn't run too far. So, right here, I'm just gonna unload this real quick. So overall, it was a very successful day, as you guys can see. First rabbit we shot at was probably about 20-25 yards-ish. I nailed him. He was like, he was really close to the truck. So after I nailed him, we just took him back to the truck. And then the second rabbit, he was probably about 30 yards, and I nailed him too. No, I hit him, plenty of blood and everything. And while I was looking for my arrow, we lost track of him. We tried to follow the blood. No luck with that, so we kept looking for him, and this rabbit popped out. My dad stayed on top of the hill. He spotted him, so I saw him. I took a 50-yard shot on him. That was roughly 50 yards, and here he is right here. He just ran down to this little wash, and we're about 1.5 miles from the truck, so I'm gonna call the video here. This bow worked amazing. I mean, I shot a rabbit at 50 yards. You can't ask for more. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.